Hello, I'm Claire Smith and welcome to my channel. So today I've got a tag video in fact, that I've basically nicked from Spanish YouTube. So there is a huge Spanish perfume community out there that, YouTube very rarely recommends their videos to me, but I was caught by one this morning and I just decided that this was a great tag to do. So I've roughly translated the questions and hopefully I've got them right, and the tag in Spanish is called, let me just read this, Dulceria Perfumística, Perfumes Dulces y Gourmand. So basically it's a tag all about sweet perfumes and about gourmand perfumes. Basically I'm just going to look at sweet perfumes in this tag. So 10 questions all about sweet perfumes, and the reason I'm doing this tag right now is because it's nearly Easter and I just thought that people's minds are turning towards sweet treats, are turning towards chocolates and sweets and indulging in all those lovely things. So if you don't celebrate Easter, then at least go and buy yourself a chocolate bar while you watch this video. So here we go. So the first question is, name a sweet perfume in your collection that you cannot live without. So the one that I really want to go back to again and again, and I would really probably wear every day if I was the type of person who still had a signature scent, and that is Aura by Mugler. I think this is a very non-obvious kind of sweet perfume because it does have quite a green opening with the rhubarb, but it also, when it dries down, it just transforms into this beautiful kind of very intense vanilla that does still have a bit of a green edge to it. It's just a sweet perfume, but just dialed down just a notch. And I think that's really what I enjoy with this scent. I don't think I really love super sweet scents, but this one is just the right level of sweetness for me, kind of broken through by that greenness. So yeah, that's the one I can't live without, Aura by Mugler. So the second question is, name a caramel or a honey perfume in your collection. So for the honey perfume, I'm going to choose this one. So this is Scandal by Night, or if you're Jean-Paul Gaultier, you might pronounce this Scandal, although I don't really understand why, because Scandal is a French word and it's spelt with an E. So why is he calling this Scandal? Because it's scandal. But anyway, so this does have a really strong honey note, but it also has tuberose and a kind of medicinal cherry that's formed by the nard, I think, in this, which sort of gives it a bit of an earthy kind of medicinal tone. I really like this. I think it's really sexy, really sticky kind of perfume, very addictive. Would be a great perfume for going out if I was ever allowed to go out, but hopefully lockdown will lift soon and I will be allowed to go out. I'd really like to wear this on a night out for sure. So Scandal by Night is my honey perfume of choice. So the third question is to name a praline or chocolate scent in your collection. I could have chosen this one for the honey scent really, but because it's literally got everything in this perfume. Apart from floral notes, I think it does have some orchid in it, but that's kind of a simulated note anyway. But I think that's what this perfume is famous for. This perfume is famous for not having any florals, for being the original Gourmand. I'm sure you know which one I'm going to pick. It's Angel by Mugler. So this perfume is all about the balance between the sweet and the patchouli. And I think that's why this really works, because if it did have all those sweet notes in it without the patchouli, it just wouldn't be grounded enough. It would just be super sweet and just quite sickly. It's just really different to everything else that I have. I really get the spices in this, and I also really get kind of a pineapple rind kind of smell. It's almost like the pineapple is not quite ripe. It's one of those. So yeah, I mean it's a very odd perfume. I think if you haven't smelled Angel, then it's going to be a shock, but yeah, I think it has been toned down quite a bit, especially with the more modern versions, but I do have quite an older bottle. I think this is about 10 years old, this bottle, so mine really is quite potent. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Definitely different. Angel by Mugler. So the next question is, name a sweet, fruity perfume in your collection, and the one I'm going to choose is Marc Jacobs Daisy Days. So this is a super simple perfume. There's really nothing complicated about this scent at all. I think it's even listed as only 3 notes, and those notes really do perfectly explain what you smell. So I think it's mandarin in the top, and then Mirabelle plum in the middle, and then musk in the dry down. So you are just left with kind of a fruity musk when this is dried down. But it's really perfect for spring and summer when you just want something light and fruity, and it does remind me of sort of sunshine and being outside and summer. So yeah, Daisy Days by Marc Jacobs. So question 5 is name 3 of your favourite Gourmand notes, or more than 3 if you have more than 3. So I think number 1 for me really has to be vanilla or tonka. Yeah, I love that kind of vanilla-y sweetness. I really like, you know, like black tonic-y perfumes as well, which I really didn't discover until I started watching fragrance channels on YouTube. I also really enjoy kind of fruity notes. I really like cassis, so blackcurrant is really a love for me. And I also really like citrus, so I really like sweet citrus like mandarin. I also really do enjoy chocolate, as long as it's like a dark chocolate. And I do like caramel in some instances, especially when it's paired with kind of marine notes. That's really when I enjoy caramel, when it's kind of a little bit salty, when it's not too rich. So yeah, there are 5 there, but I'm sure there are more. So the next question is a bit of a fantasy question. So it's, which dessert would you like to see as a note in perfumery but you haven't really seen, or maybe you have seen it but it's not very common? So one of my favourite desserts, which really isn't a very kind of English dessert at all, it's something that's more kind of American, and I have actually made it quite a few times. So it's from this book, which you might all own. It's quite a famous book, the Hummingbird Bakery book. And the dessert that I quite often make is this one. So it's key lime pie. And the thing I really like about this is like the biscuity base with the kind of zingy bright green lime really sort of makes you kind of shudder with the sourness, with the kind of very sweet topping. So I think this says to use whipping cream, but I don't, because I am not a massive fan of cream. I actually prefer it made with dream topping, which, if you don't know what dream topping is, it's literally the most artificial thing in the world. It comes in a packet, and I don't know whether it's sold in other countries or whether it's just a British thing, but I think it's like a very 70s thing, dream topping. If you haven't had it, please go out and buy some and make it, because it's just a joy. It's beautiful. I don't even know what it is. It's just like a packet of chemicals, but I'm so happy to eat that. So yeah, make your key lime pie with dream topping. So I would really love to see a key lime pie note in perfumery, and I really think that lime, it's not something you often see in perfumes marketed towards women. I think the only female marketed perfume that I've ever seen a note of lime in is Eau de Gaga by Lady Gaga, which might even be a unisex perfume, I'm not sure. I mean, I know all perfumes are unisex essentially, but what I mean is a unisex marketed perfume. So yeah, if you know any perfumes that you think I will appreciate with a kind of sweet lime note in them, please let me know, because I would really love to smell like a key lime pie. So question 7 is, which Gourmand perfume don't you have but you would really love? And I'm only going to choose one, because this list could go on forever, but basically I've been looking for a vanilla based perfume for my collection. I only want to get one. I don't want to be like buying loads and loads. I want to get one really good vanilla. And I have kind of been thinking about some Tom Ford fragrances, so Tobacco Vanille. But then I've been thinking about Orchidée Vanille from Van Cleef & Arpels, but then I don't know which one to get, because I haven't sampled any of these fragrances because all the shops are closed. So then I was thinking about Kayali 28, Vanilla 28, because I've seen so many people just enthuse about how much they love this fragrance, and it really has been attracting me. So I think I've seen Smelly Swede talk about this one, Charlotte Ross talk about this one, and Adriana DC talk about this one. And I just think if all these people love this scent and rave about it, it must be good. It must be something that I would love. So that's the one I'm thinking about at the moment anyway. So that's Kayali Vanilla 28. So question 8 is, name a sweet perfume that you just can't stand. Yeah, you know which one this is going to be, because I decluttered it the other day. I just haven't found anybody to give it to yet. And actually, I'm not sure I want to give it to anybody, because it's not really that nice, I don't think. But it's Vera Wang Princess. I think it's just like the kind of cocoa-y note in this, mixed with the guava. It's kind of watery and just makes me feel a bit sick. I don't know what it is about it, but that one is the one that I really can't stomach. But I have a problem with Girl of Now, actually. There's quite a lot of that range I've tried, and I've really tried to love it, because on paper it should be something that I love. but no, I just don't enjoy them, and I really wish I did enjoy them because they sound like amazing perfumes when people discuss them, but I've tried them so many times, and every time I come away and think, I don't want to buy that. I think that's also one that I wouldn't say I can't stand, but that I don't want in my collection for sure. So yeah, Girl of Now by Elie Saab. So question 9 is, name a sweet and elegant perfume in your collection. So sweet and elegant has to be this one. So this is my new favourite love at the moment, and this is Chant d'Extase by Nina Ricci. Let's just put the top on straight, there we go. So this one's kind of a marine kind of smelling caramel scent. Really nice and fresh, and kind of a little bit sort of salty smelling even. It does also have raspberry in this perfume. I really like this. I just think it's very spring summer appropriate. I'm really going to enjoy wearing this one in the next few months. I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this one. So yeah, Chant d'Extase by Nina Ricci is my sophisticated, elegant, kind of sweet perfume. It's sweet but not too sweet, which is exactly what I want. I don't want a super sweet caramel in my life. So yeah, that's why I really like this one. So the final question, question 10, is to name a sweet perfume in your collection that is appropriate for the summer and the winter. So the summer perfume that I'm going to name is this one. So this is Hugo Boss, the scent for her. So this has peach in it and osmanthus. So that just kind of gives it a bit of an apricot-y kind of vibe. And this one really reminds me of like an apricot jam is basically how this smells, but just a little bit less sugary sweet than that. It's supposed to have cocoa in it as well, but I don't really smell that at all. And it's also got a bit of freesia, and it is a little bit watery. I can see the freesia, but I can't really see the cocoa. But yeah, the scent for her by Hugo Boss. And the winter choice that I'm going to choose for sweet perfumes is this one. So it's La Petite Robe Noire Black Perfecto by Guerlain. So this perfume is rose, licorice, it's also got a leather note in it, but really this is a powdery, leathery rose to me with a little bit of cherry. It's really, really nice, really sweet, but kind of sophisticated sweet. This one definitely for the winter. La Petite Robe Noire Black Perfecto by Guerlain. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing because I do a lot of perfume videos, and I'm going to tag a few people. Hopefully they will want to do this tag. So the one person who springs to mind with this tag just completely is Paola Bianca. So I think she will have excellent answers to these questions, and she just loves Gourmand perfumes. I just can't see her not having an amazing video to show you all. And the second person I'd really like to tag for this video is Happiness Sparkles. I have never tagged Happiness Sparkles, and I always regret it because I always think that she really enjoys doing tag videos. So Happiness Sparkles, Frances, you are tagged. And then the third person that I would like to tag for this video is Bibi Motsumi. So Bibi Motsumi was the creator of the Things People Say to Perfume Collectors video, which I really, really enjoyed doing. So I'm going to tag her back with this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!